So up until now we've been doing open chords, and we've been doing easy versions of the open chords like C and G and G7, for example. So what I'm going to do now is show you the normal or the more difficult versions of these chords, which will definitely sound better, and I'll show you where to strum them on the strings as well. Alright, so let's start with D. So with D you place your third finger on the second string in the third fret, the second finger on the first string in the second fret, and your first finger on the third string in the second fret. So that's D. Okay, now I'm also going to show you with each chord where you're going to strum from. So with the D you strum from the D string down. Alright, now the other technique too is just make sure that your fingers are sitting really firmly on your strings, right at the tips of your fingers, not flat like that, but right up, curved, and put your fingers just behind the fret bar. And the fret are these lines that go down here. So we've got fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, etc. So just put your fingers, you'll find that if you put them just behind the fret, you'll get a clearer sound. It won't be as difficult to press down, and then you'll get a clearer sound. So that's D. Now the next one we'll do is G. Now before we played that, so we keep that where it is. Bring your second finger up in the same fret on the 6th string, and your first finger to the 5th string in the 2nd fret. Now with this one, I'll just put this down for a bit so you can see where I'm strumming. We strum all 6 strings on the G. So that's G, and then we'll go to A, which is these 3 together, so it's the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings in the 2nd fret. Now just place them, you'll have to move this one over, the first string over, your first finger over, and then place all 3 underneath. That's A. And you strum from the A string down. Okay, our next chord is E, so we're placing our first finger on the 3rd string in the 1st fret, the 2nd finger is placed on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, and the 3rd finger is placed on the 4th string in the 2nd fret. These are all major chords, E major. It's a beautiful chord. So again, you strum all 6 strings on the E chord. Alright, and then we'll go to C. So the C, as we've learned, easy C, and then you place your second finger on the 4th string in the 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger on the 5th string in the 3rd fret. And you'll notice with this one it's sort of hard to have them on straight on, so you sort of slightly move your hand to a position where you can get that nice, and again you strum from the A string down or the 5th string down. That's C. Now an easy way to change from C to F, and an easy way to do F, because F's quite a hard chord on an open chord without doing a bar chord, is, okay, keep that first finger planted but move down the 2nd finger and move down the 3rd finger in the same frets. But when you strum it, only strum the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. It's an easy way of playing F. The more difficult way of playing F is barring those last 2 strings, strings 1 and 2 in the 1st fret, and then playing those, which then allows you to play all of those strings, including that last one. But that is quite a difficult chord to play in the beginning. So just play those 3 strings and you strum it. So going from C to F, back to C, So there are some, the full versions of those easy chords that you've already learned. I'll just run them through again. We did start with D, so there's D, then there's G, then there's A, and then there's E, and then there's C, and move one down to F. But just remember with F, just to not play that E string, which is the first string. Don't play that. If you are going to play it, bar those two together.